Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Here is my ranking of all the Star Trek television shows, I think. When I was making this list, I didn't want to do my research because, let's just face it, I'm lazy. And I think this is all the Star Trek shows, but if it isn't, I guess I didn't see all of them. But I thought a lot of people wanted to know my opinions on the television shows. A lot of people know my opinions on the Star Trek television shows, but a lot of people wanted to see me for years rank all the shows from at least to my favorites. So as of now, that I know of, there's 10, including the Orville. I'm putting the Orville on there because it's more Star Trek than a lot of Star Trek shows, but I'm going to save that. So let's get to it. This is my ranking of the 10 Star Trek television shows, in my opinion, from my least favorite to my favorite. Coming in number 10 is Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery is an absolute disgrace and horrendous pile of ass of a show. A lot of people saying that I liked it in its first season because I put it out as one of the best shows of that year, and I instantly regret that. I had this, again, the Star Trek goggles, like I have Star Wars goggles. I choose not to see the problems in something when I have so much love for it, like Star Wars and Star Trek. I found out as season 2 went on that this show was trash. It is an absolute trash, and Michael Burnham is the definition of a fucking Mary Sue and a piece of shit character. There's a lot of characters that do the mansplaining. There's a lot of SJW bullshit in this show. They shove a lot of crap in that is not needed. The only character that was good was Lorca, and they killed him in the first season. Good job. The season 2, they destroy Spock as a character, Captain Pike as a character. I hated season 2 so fucking much. I'm not even gonna watch no season 3, 4, or 10 or whatever, how many they go for. But Discovery's a piece of shit show, and it's the worst Star Trek show ever made. Number 9 is Lower Decks, though. This is equally a piece of shit, but they made it an animated satire Star Trek show called Lower Decks. Watched the first episode, hated it so fucking much. I don't know, everyone's gonna be like, oh, you can't judge a show just off its first episode. Yeah, I can. This is not Star Trek. This is not even funny Star Trek. If you want to watch good satire of Star Trek, watch the Orville or Galaxy Quest. This is nothing. This is, again, more bullshit, feminist, SJW, fucking dumb shit, forcing diversity and all that shit. Star Trek always had diversity. You don't have to force it in, claim to have this powerful message and stuff, and making fun of dumb males in the movie, like, oh, men are stupid, ho, ho, ho. Like, fucking hilarious, isn't it? I can't stand this show. Didn't think the animation was either great, and the comedy sucked balls. So, Lower Decks, not good. Number 8, Voyager. Voyager was a show I watched the first season, stopped after that. Hated the captain so freaking much. I like one character, that's the character everybody likes, but not a good show. Didn't like the crew. This is what a lot of people call Star Trek, which is not true. But like a lot of people that, like, when I talk Star Trek to, everyone's like, it's such a boring show. They're boring sci-fi. I'm like, no, it's not. It's great. But when I think of boring sci-fi, I think of Star Trek Voyager. Like, what everyone claims Star Trek is, Star Trek Voyager is. It's boring sci-fi. So yeah, fuck Voyager. Number 7 is Enterprise. Enterprise is also not that great. I hate the theme song too. It's like a 90s sitcom. It's really bad. I love the Vulcan daughter, and I like the captain because I like his arc throughout the show. It also has one of my favorite romances. It's really good. The way they tackle some of the species in this is really good too. Even the stuff they do with the Vulcans is interesting stuff. But it's still a wildly disappointing show with very lackluster effects, boring episodes, and a very dumb ending. The ending was stupid. I didn't like that. The stupid hologram thing, didn't like it. Anyways, number 6, Picard. Star Trek Picard, a lot of great stuff in Picard. I love Patrick Stewart. He's so great. I love seeing him again, and he's fantastic. And they got like 7 of 9 in this. That's interesting. They brought Data. I don't care for Data. I liked seeing also Jonathan Frakes. That was cool too. There's like this bounty hunter character. He was cool. I just don't like how bleak they went this. Next Generation was never like a bleak show, but they made this so dark and stingy, and I don't like it. I don't like dark and gritty in my Star Trek. That's not what Star Trek is to me. And as much as there was some good shots, some good characters, and some good moments in Picard, it's a dark, brutal show that doesn't feel like it's in the same vein or world as Next Generation. And that's a problem for me. So that's why I'm not a fan of Picard, and I probably won't continue after the first season. Anyways, number five, Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine has one of the best captains. It has some of the best creatures. Like, I love Nog. Nog's a cool character. It has some of the awesome creatures and awesome villains. Deep Space Nine also has one of the best pilots. The way he explains humans to this alien species through baseball, really cool stuff. It also has one of the best finales. And it's just a solid show. Like, I have nothing negative to say about Deep Space Nine, other than it's a great show. I just think these other ones are just, better. Just better. Sorry. Just they're better. All right. So number 4 is the Animate series. I really enjoy the Animate series. It's dated, it's cheesy, it's corny, but I still enjoy it. It's the original cast in an Animate show, and there's got a lot of good laughs, got a lot of good deep storytelling, like the original series brought us, and it's just a good time. I hate that it only lasted 2 seasons. It's a good show. Number 3 is the Orville. The Orville, made by Seth MacFarlane. I think he should keep going with this. I don't know if he will. I know there's 2 seasons out. Both seasons were amazing. This is what Star Trek is, and this is what Discovery failed to be. But the Orville brought it back. Like, I love the Orville. I love all these fucking characters, especially some of the creatures they bring in, stuff like with the robot, Isaac, and then they got Bortus. Those are great. I love those characters, and I love the pilot, and I love everything about what the Orville does. It just feels like the Next Generation for a new generation, and that's why the Orville's great. Number 2 is the original series. I've always claimed the original series was the best, but as time goes by, I realize it's the silver medal of Star Trek. It's got the better movies, but not the better show. It's dated, it's corny, it's silly, but it's still deep, profound, and it's set the stakes for sci-fi television for years to come. Love the original series, love Spock, Live Long and Prosper, Leonard Nimoy, and great characters. Number 1 is Next Generation. That's everyone's favorite. It's my favorite. It's the best. It's got the best characters. Jean-Luc Picard, Geordi LaForge, even Data, Worf, Dr. Crusher, all of them fantastic. Riker, well-directed show. Everything with the Borgs is great. All Good Things is one of the best episodes of Star Trek ever. One of the worst finales to a television show. It's got heart. It's got amazing episodes. It was way ahead of its time, and it's still, in my opinion, a perfect television show and the best Star Trek show. So yeah, that was my quick ranking of all the Star Trek television shows, in my opinion. So the comment section below, please tell me, what is your ranking of all the Star Trek television shows? Your guys' opinion, from your least favorite to your favorite. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and join the dark side.